Hello and welcome to our video. Today we're gonna talk about children learning a foreign language. But first, let me introduce my group. We are Francisco Danilo Bernal Funes, Jennifer Gabriela Ayala Samayoa, and Gabriela Estefania Torres Rivera. Today we're gonna talk about the first chapter of Teaching English to Young Learners book. First, let me talk about taking a learning-centered perspective. How do you do this? Well, the thing that you have to do is see the students as active agents. And as active agents that they are going to provide you with their knowledge and all their ideas and all the things that they know. This will impact in how they board information for the future and how they learn other languages in the future. We got three exponents in this point. The first of all is Piaget, who see the child as active learners. Piaget's concerns was about how the child function and how it functions the world that surrounds them. So they wanted to see the kids learn by seeing their environment and how this works. So something that they do is see how this influences in their mental development by giving the kids problems, easy problems that they can solve in a easy way. Like an example, imagine that you are a kid and you have the problem that you don't know how to take the food out of the bowl and give it to your mouth. So then you have to learn how to use a spoon that Piaget is going to give you. The second exponent is Vygotsky, who sees the kids as social people. The Vygotsky views of development differs a lot of the Piaget views, so he doesn't give too much importance to the world that surrounds a kid. So he gives more importance to the way they start to develop as individual people, Vygotsky saw that kids mostly all the time talk alone, so he thinks that something that can develop a better language learning skill is see how the kids improve their speech skills by talking alone. The third one is Brunner.
For Brunner, scaffolding and routines. We know about scaffolding and routines. That's so important when we teach a person. That's so important when we need to teach our new language, the second language, or any language with the children, with the teenagers, or with any person. And routines, that's so important because you can, when you need propose a routine and the children follow this routine, and you can teach so better. From learning to language learning. First, second, and foreign language. That's so important. When you need to teach a foreign language, a new language, the children learn with this, with the good scaffolding and routines. Influence of the first language on the second. It's so hard to learn a new language that you need to learn your first language. And you need to have the same influence with the first and the second language, because the second language is a new language for you, and are you a a good speaker of the language, you need this. You need to have fluency in
first language. Children have to have oral practice, classroom practice, question and answer practice. Of course, it has to be short answers in order that they can listen and match word with meanings. If we want the child to do something, we must first teach him or be his model or provide him with the tools that allow him to develop. According to data, listening comprehension is the one of the develops best and benefits the most when learning a new language at an early age. But as in all the age, what will best allow a child to learn a new language is practice. The kid or the children have to practice and practice. As well as the child practice it, will improve every day and it will also generate experiences with the language. One of the biggest advantages of learning the language from a very young age is that they can learn rules of the language and have a better chance of sounding like a native. And of course, one of the difficulties that the children have when learning a new language is that their knowledge of the world is limited. So even if their language skills develop fast, they will have this limitation.